Hello everyone, Janaran to all of you. And today in this class, we are going to start our new chapter, Magnetic Effect of Current. Students, in our previous chapter, we have studied the origin of current and different type of behavior of current. After discovering the current, the scientists observed that whenever current flows, then there is a development of magnetic field around it. A scientist named Ørsted, he discovered that whenever current flow inside a conductor, then around that conductor there is an existence of magnetic field which can be observed by magnetic compass or different type of magnetic sensing sources. In this chapter, we will study all about the generation of magnetic field due to the current carrying conductor in different forms and due to the different sources, and we will discuss the following given topic. You can see we will discuss magnetic effect of current Ørsted experiment, Ampere's swimming rule, Maxwell's corkscrew rule, right hand thumb rule, Biot-Savart law, magnetic field due to a long straight conductor, magnetic field due to the circular loop carrying current, and magnetic field due to the solenoid. Let us begin with our topic, magnetic effect of current. Students, as I said, whenever current flows through a conductor, there exists a magnetic field around it. See here, Ørsted's experiment, he took a wire and placed a magnetic compass north-south pole, and as we are going to close the switch, as we will close the switch, current will pass in this circuit and you can see the behavior of magnetic compass. Observe, students, again I repeat it. As we are closing the switch, current flows in the conductor and the magnetic compass shows deflection. In next experiment, we are going to reverse the direction of current. You can observe here the polarity of battery has been reversed. And now what happens? When you close the switch, compass show deflection in different direction. In these two deflections, we can observe that there is a existence of something due to which the compass showing the deflection, and that is the magnetic field. When current was reversed to the wire, the needle was found to deflect it in the opposite direction to the earlier case. Here, one new observation is that when we reverse the direction of current, means magnetic field is also reversing its direction because there is a change in deflection of magnetic compass. Now students, next thing, rules to determine the direction of magnet. As we all know very well that around a magnet there is a magnetic field, and the direction of that magnetic field, when we consider a magnet north-south pole, we have observed that there exists a magnetic field from north to south direction. In the same way, we are going to find out the direction of magnetic field for that wire. What is the direction of magnetic field for such conductor which carry a current? Let us see, students. First is Ampere's swimming rule. You can see here, read this statement. You can see when you swim across the direction of current, then read this, from north to south facing the magnetic needle kept under him, such the current enters in a straight, means current is entering in this direction. In such case, the deflect towards the left hand, means if current is passing, then magnetic compass the north pole of magnetic compass will towards left hand, which will show deflection towards the left hand. And if current is entering from your head, then the magnetic compass will show the deflection towards the right. Next is Maxwell's corkscrew rule. It states that if we tight a screw, suppose that this is a screwdriver, if you tight a screw, then whenever we tight the screw, we found that the screw enters inside that body. When we tight the screw, it enters. Then it says that whenever we tight the screw, then the motion of that screw is towards the direction of current, and rotation of our curl finger is towards the direction of magnetic field. One more rule is there, students, that is the right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule says that hold that conductor in your right hand such that the thumb is in the direction of current, then your curl finger will give the direction of magnetic field. This is the Oersted experiment and the rule to find out the direction of magnetic field. You can see magnetic field is circulating around our curl finger, and the shape of this magnetic field is circular, and this wire is at the center of that circle. Then we can say around the current carrying conductor there exists a magnetic field which is circular in shape, and the conductor of that wire is at the center of that conductor. Next thing is, students, here you can read, if a current carrying conductor is imagined to be held in the right hand such that thumb points in the direction of current, then tip of the fingers encircling the conductor will give the direction of magnetic line of force. Now, students, this topic has been discussed in your class 10 also, but this was a quick revision. Now we are going to discuss a very important topic from our syllabus, that is Biot-Savart law. Biot-Savart law. As we all know very well that around the current carrying conductor there exists a magnetic field. But now we are going to find the amount of that magnetic field, strength of that magnetic field. As we all know that there exists a force between two charges, but the value of that force can be determined using Coulomb's law, 1/4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Similarly, we know that there exists a magnetic field in the circular shape around the current carrying conductor. Using Biot-Savart law, we can find the strength of that magnetic field, that what amount of magnetic field is there. Let us start. Biot-Savart law says that take a current carrying conductor. We are considering any wire, any conductor. Biot-Savart law says that take any conductor which carries a current I. Suppose this conductor is carrying a current I. Now, take a point P. You can see here, take a point P. And now we will consider a very small element. This is known as current element DL. We are not going to consider the complete length of the wire. We will take very small, infinitely small length of that wire, that is DL. It is just like that for Coulomb's law, we said that the charges should be the point charges. Similarly, here the current element should be the infinitely small, very infinite current element we are going to take. Current element means the small part of this current carrying conductor. Now, students, see what happens. Join this current carrying element to the point P. Join this current carrying element to the point P. Suppose this distance is R and this angle is theta. Suppose this angle is theta. It means that angle between DL and R is then
we can see here cross denotes that at this point the magnetic field is entering, because we are using right hand thumb rule. Right? Thumb is in the direction of current and thumb finger is pointing towards the plane, inside the plane. Then cross denotes that magnetic field is entering. But look here, thumb is in the direction of current and curl finger is pointing outward direction. Curl finger is pointing towards the outward direction. Means here dot denotes that magnetic field is coming outward direction. Here magnetic field is outward direction. Thumb is in the current direction, magnetic field is the outward direction. Students, here we can say for the same current carrying conductor, magnetic field is in the both directions. Here magnetic field is entering and here magnetic field is coming out. Because we are using as the right hand thumb rule, it says the thumb in the direction of current and curl finger is entering. Here it is pointing out. But if you hold from this side, then thumb is in the direction of current and curl finger is coming out. Students, now move further. It says that the strength of magnetic field dB is at this point P, the strength of magnetic field dB, because we are taking a very small element dl, then magnetic field will be dB. We use symbol B to denote the magnetic field, as we use E for electric field and B for magnetic field. Here for this small element dl, let the magnetic field be dB. Then it says that this magnetic field dB depends on the dl. It depends on the dl, depends on I, depends on sine theta, means this theta, sine of this theta, and this depends on this r, inversely proportional to the r square. If we combine these all together, you can see dB is proportional to the I. First one is dB is proportional to the I. Number 2, dB is proportional to the dl. Number 3, dB is proportional to the sine theta. And last one is dB is inversely proportional to the r square. Students, and these all combined together to give dB is proportional to I dl sine theta by r square. I dl sine theta by r square. And here we will use a proportionality constant. This proportionality constant is mu naught upon 4 pi. This is mu naught upon 4 pi is the proportionality constant. It is just like the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. There epsilon naught was permittivity of free space. Here mu naught is the permeability of free space. Mu naught upon 4 pi. Here the value of mu naught upon 4 pi is 10 to the power minus 7. The value of mu naught upon 4 pi is 10 to the power minus 7. Similarly, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is equal to the 9 into 10 to the power 9. In this rule, mu naught upon 4 pi is equal to the 10 to the power minus 7. This is the Biot-Savart law, and this law is applicable only for the small current element. Now move further. Now students, Biot-Savart law in the vector form. We'll write this law in the vector form because magnetic field is a vector quantity. This is the vector form of the Biot-Savart law. Here we are writing mu naught upon 4 pi I dl cross r. We are using a unit vector r cap because let us see here, current is in the direction of upward direction. This point is P here and this is the distance r. And what is the direction of magnetic field? Magnetic field is entering towards the plane. It means I, r and magnetic field, both three are the perpendicular to each other. For such cases we use cross product. Then this is the vector form of the Biot-Savart. Here mu naught upon 4 pi is equal to 10 to the power minus 7. Unit is Tesla meter per ampere or Weber per meter per ampere. Direction of dB is same as the direction of electrocar. This can be determined by the right hand rule, and we have discussed the direction of dB can be determined using the right hand. Okay. Yes, students. The emerging dot at P and entering dot at P into the plane of diagram. I have informed you that dot is used to denote the magnetic field that is emerging from the plane, and cross used to show the magnetic field that is entering inside the plane. Here you can see one more point. The current element is a vector quantity whose magnitude is a vector product of current and the length of the small element having the direction of the flow of current. Okay. Means the direction of D is towards the direction of current. Okay, students. Then this was our first discussion about the Biot-Savart law. In our next video, we will discuss the different applications. We will apply Biot-Savart law to find the magnetic field due to the different shapes and different size of conductors. And thank you, students. Thank you for watching.